Hello student, welcome to your online class of chemistry. Student, today we will discuss the next part of the chapter carbon and its compound of class 10 chemistry. This is the third part of this chapter. Now we are going to discuss the representation of hydrocarbon. Hydrocarbons are represented by many different ways. Here the representation of hydrocarbon divide into two parts. One is molecular formula, another is structural formula. Structural formula further divide into four parts. That means structural formula are represented by four different ways. First one is Lewis structural formula or electron dot structure, dash structural formula, condensed structural formula and bond line structural formula. First one is molecular formula. What is the molecular formula? It represents the atoms and their number present in a molecules of a compound. That means by molecular formula only represent the atoms and their number. For example, that is ethane. Molecular formula of ethane, that is C2H6. 2 carbon atom and 6 hydrogen atoms are present there. C2H6 is the molecular formula of ethane. Next, Lewis structural formula. It is a one kind of structural formula. By Lewis structural formula, a pair of electrons forming a covalent bond is represented by using a dot or cross. For example, methane, that is Lewis structural formula of methane. It is the Lewis structural formula of methane. Here the carbon and hydrogen covalent bonds represented by dot, that is the dot electron. In this way, the methane represented by Lewis structural formula. Next, dash structural formula. It is a one kind of structural formula. By dash structural formula, a pair of electrons forming a single covalent bond is represented by dash or single dash. That means single covalent bond represented by single dash and double bond represented by double dash, that is the sign of double dash, and triple bond represented by triple dash, that is the sign of triple dash. Next, the example of dash structural formula of methane, that is the dash structural formula of methane. Here the carbon hydrogen single covalent bond represented by single dash. If there is double bond, then represented by double dash. Here this is the dash structural formula of methane. Next, the condensed structural formula. In condensed structural formula, some or all dash that represent the covalent bond are omitted. That means the condensed structural formula is an abbreviated form of dash structural formula. For example, that is methane, that is the dash structural formula of methane. Here the covalent bond between carbon and hydrogen that represented by dash. Those dash are omitted and a formula is formed, that is the condensed structural formula CH4. CH4 is the condensed structural formula of methane. It is a abbreviated form of dash structural formula. Here the another example of condensed structural formula, that is the ethane. Ethane dash structural formula, that is the dash structural formula of ethane. Here the carbon and hydrogen covalent bond represented by dash and carbon carbon bond also represented by dash. Here only the carbon hydrogen bond that dash are omitted and carbon carbon covalent bonds that are remaining, and a structure is formed, that is CH3 single bond CH3, that is the condensed structural formula of ethane. Next, the bond line structural formula. A bond line structural formula is a short and simplified method for representing an organic compound. In this method, line draw in zigzag fashion represent carbon carbon bond. For example, that is pentane. Here only the carbon carbon bond are represented by single line and in zigzag fashion, that is the zigzag fashion of carbon carbon bond. This is the bond line structural formula of pentane. Here the only carbon carbon single bond represented by a line. This is the dash structural formula of pentane. Here the 5 carbon is present, that is why it is a pentane, and carbon hydrogen and carbon carbon bond represented by dash, that is why dash structural formula. When the carbon hydrogen dash are omitted, only remaining the carbon carbon bond, they form a condensed structure, that is the CH3 CH2 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 CH3, that is the condensed structure of pentane, and it is the simplified by bond line structural formula by only the line drawn between only carbon carbon bond, and it is a zigzag motion, that is the bond line structural formula of pentane. Next, we are going to discuss the nomenclature of organic compound. Nomenclature of organic compound means naming of organic compound. Here, naming of organic compound in two way. One is common name, another is IUPAC name. Today discussion on IUPAC name. What is the IUPAC name? IUPAC name means International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry name. This name given by IUPAC. Now student, we will know how to write IUPAC name. IUPAC name divide into three parts. One is prefix, next one is word root and suffix. Prefix further divide into two parts, secondary prefix and primary prefix. Secondary prefix, that is the branches that represent the substituent, and primary prefix represent cyclo, bicyclo and spiro. Next, the word root. Word root represent the number of carbon in main chain, and third one is suffix. Suffix also divide into two parts. One is primary suffix and another is secondary suffix. Primary suffix represent the type of carbon-carbon bond and secondary suffix represent the functional group. Method to write IUPAC name: at first write secondary prefix, then write the primary prefix, then word root, then primary suffix and then secondary suffix. What is the secondary prefix? That is the substituent. And what is the primary prefix? That is the cyclo or bicyclo. If the cyclic compound, that is pronunciation is cyclo, and their two cycle are joined by two carbon atoms, then it pronunciated by bicyclo. That is the prefix, that is the primary prefix. And next is word root. What is the word root? Number of carbon in main chain. That means the number of carbon in main chain represent the word root. For example, if the main chain contain one carbon atom, its word root is meth. If there are two carbon atom in main chain, then the word root is eth. Next, the primary suffix. What is the primary suffix? Primary suffix represent the type of carbon-carbon bond. For example, if the carbon-carbon single bond is there, then the primary suffix is N. If there carbon-carbon double bond is there, then the primary suffix is in. If the carbon-carbon triple bond is there, then the primary suffix is ein. And last, write the functional group. That is the secondary suffix. What is the functional group? We know later in details. Functional group like alcohol, aldehyde, acid, ketone, etc. Now student, what is the substituent? What is the primary prefix, word root, primary suffix, secondary suffix? We know in details. At first, the substituent. What is the substituent? Substituent, also known as branches. All the carbon atoms and the heteroatoms attached to the main chain are called substituent or branches or side chains. That means the all carbon atom and heteroatoms that attach to main chain, that means the longest chain of these compounds, that is called the main chain. The substituent that's called substituent. That means the heteroatom and group of carbon atoms that attach to the main chains are known as substituent. Note, here write one note: the position of the substituent write in the IUPAC name. That means just before the substituent, it write the position where it attached in main chain. The position of the substituent must be write in IUPAC name. For example of substituent, that is NO2 nitro chloro, that is Cl chloro, F that is fluorine fluoro, bromine bromo, iodine iodo, and R is the alkyl group. What is the alkyl group? Alkyl group, when the one hydrogen atom of an alkane is removed, then the remaining group is called alkyl group. It represented by R. That means if one hydrogen removed from alkane, it form alkyl group. It end with YL letters. Alkane, that is the alkane. When the alkane omit one hydrogen, it also omit the alkane letters, ane letters, and added yl letters, it form alkyl. That is the alkyl group. For example, methane. Meth means one carbon atoms, and n means that is alkane. The formula of methane is CH4. From CH4, one hydrogen atom omitted and it forms CH3. That is the alkyl group. Meth means one carbon, YL, that is represent the alkyl group. It form meth plus YL, that is methyl group. It denoted by dash CH3. And eth plus yl, that means two carbon atom and form a alkyl group, that is the ethyl group. Here the two carbon atom, when the ethane, that is the alkane, one hydrogen atom removed, it form ethyl group, that is the dash CH2 CH3, that is the ethyl alkyl group, that is the ethyl. Next, that is the isopropyl alkyl group. It is the example of isopropyl alkyl group. That is the structure of isopropyl alkyl group. Next, N-butyl alkyl group. Here the 4 carbon atom is there. That is why the pronunciation is but, and YL for alkyl group, and it form N-butyl group. Next, the priority of the substituent. The priority of substituents, that means which one have higher priority. Here the halogen group is more priority, have more priority than alkyl group. Means chloro, bromo, iodo have more priority than alkyl, methyl, ethyl, propyl, etc. Next one is word root. What is the word root? Number of carbon atom in main chain. What is the main chain? Main chain mean longest chain in the compound. The carbon longest chain in the compound, that is called main chain, and number of carbon atom in main chain it called word root. Here some note is there. If two or more chain have same length, that means same number of carbon, then the carbon chain have the greatest number of side chain is selected as a main chain. That means when a compound have many main chain, which main chain is selected? Those main chain have highest substituents, that main chain is selected. Next, the number of carbon atom in main chain and word root. If there is one carbon atom in main chain, then the word root is meth. 2 carbon atom in main chain, then the word root is eth. 3 carbon atom prop, 4 carbon atom but, 5 carbon atom pent, 6 carbon atoms hex, 7 carbon atom hept, 8 carbon atom oct, 9 carbon atom non, 10 carbon atom dec, 11 carbon atom undec, 12 carbon atom dudec. Next, primary suffix. What is the primary suffix? Type of carbon bond in main chain. Primary suffix mean type of carbon bond in main chain. Here the primary suffix, for example, primary suffix, that is the N. N means alkane. Here the carbon bond, that is single bond. If the carbon single bond is there, then the primary suffix is N. When the carbon double bond is there, that is alkene, and its primary suffix is in. When the carbon triple bond is there in a compound, that means the alkyne, the primary suffix is ine. Next, the secondary suffix. Secondary suffix represent the functional group. Secondary suffix is the functional group. What is the functional group? The atoms or group of atoms which provide the specific properties to the organic compounds. Functional group must have one heteroatoms except carbon atom, that means oxygen, nitrogen, sulfur, etc. Functional group provide a specific properties of the organic compound. For example, organic compound alcohol, that functional group formula is OH and structure is O single bond H, and suffix is all. suffix is all, that is the secondary suffix. And aldehyde, for aldehyde compounds, the functional group formula CHO and structure is C double bond O single bond H and suffix is Al, AL. For ketone compounds, the functional group formula C double bond O, structure is C double bond O, that is double dash, and suffix is on, ONE letters. And next, the carboxylic acid, it functional group COOH. For carboxylic acid, functional group COOH, that is the formula of functional group of carboxylic acid, and structure of carboxylic acid group, that is C double bond O single bond OH, and suffix is weak acid. Next, that is ester. Ester functional group formula is COOR. Here R is alkyl group. The structure of the functional group C double bond O single bond OR, and suffix is OATE, OATE letters. That is the secondary suffix of functional group. Student, next part we will discuss many naming of different organic compound. Thank you student, goodbye.